There you are, still awake. I can hear it in your breathing, that tightness, that held breath between one moment and the next. You've been lying there, listening, haven't you? You've been on duty a long time now, hours probably, one ear open, tracking every small sound. The floorboard settling, the pipes ticking, the wind against the window. You've been checking them all, sorting them, keeping the count, making sure the dark stays where it should be, and you stay ready. That's tiring work, being the only one awake to notice things. Hand it here, tonight, your mind to look after. I've got the listening now. You can go off duty. I mean it. Hand it over. All that alertness you've been holding, all that readiness, give it here. I'm taking the watch tonight. You don't have to be the one keeping track of the room anymore. You don't have to sleep with one ear open, or one eye on the door, or your back to the wall. Not tonight. Tonight, you're mine to look after, and I take that seriously. You're tireder than you know, I think. Not the kind of tired that shows up in the day, the other kind. The kind that comes from months of never quite being off. You don't feel it while you're holding it. That's the trick of it. You only feel it the moment somebody takes it off you. So you might feel it now. That's all right. Let it come. It only means you're setting it down. I'm not going anywhere. You know that, don't you? I'm right here, and I've got the night. Nothing is wrong with you for this, for sleeping light, for waking at the smallest thing, for lying here with your eyes open, counting the sounds of your own house. That's not a flaw in you. That's a body doing the only thing it knows how to do for you. Staying ready. It's been looking after you this whole time. It just never learned how to stop. So I'll say it for it. Stop now. You're covered. I know it's been braced for hours. You can turn toward the room now, or away. It doesn't matter. I've got the night. I've got the listening. You're off duty. The house is going to keep making sounds. It always does. The heating, the fridge, the house settling into its bones, the wind if there is wind, neighbors if there are neighbors. The world keeps breathing outside and inside, but you don't have to sort those sounds anymore. You don't have to identify them, or track them, or hold your breath until you know what they are. And none of them mean anything. That's the part that's hard to believe at 2 a.m. A sound is just a sound until somebody decides it's a warning. And tonight, the one deciding is me. And I'm not deciding that. I'm just listening and letting them all go past, one after another, like weather. Give it a while, and they'll start to blur together anyway. The pipes and the wind and the fridge become one low texture, and then they become nothing, and then they become sleep. That's how it always goes when nobody's guarding it. Let the room be just a room. Let the dark be just dark. It doesn't need you awake to watch it. I've got that. I'm awake to it for you. And you don't have to feel safe to do this. That's important, so I'll say it plainly. You don't have to talk yourself into feeling safe first. You don't have to win that argument tonight. You only have to be tired enough and covered enough to let your eyes stay closed. Safe enough is enough, and I'm the one making up the difference. Stay close, stay right here with my voice, and let go of the watch. Everything out there is going down for the night too, you know. The street is emptying. The last car has gone past. Somewhere a light goes off in a window, and then another one. Whole streets of people lying down in the dark right now. Most of them not listening to anything, just going to sleep. You get to be one of them tonight. Nothing about you has to be different. An ordinary person in an ordinary bed on an ordinary night, asleep. I know what it's like. When the body forgets it can stand down. When some part of you learned to stay half awake and never got told it could hand that job back. You stay half awake, half ready, always listening, always checking. It's exhausting being the sentry, being the one who has to stay aware while the world goes quiet. But tonight you have a sentry. Tonight you have someone else taking the watch. So you can let go of that vigilance. You can let your nervous system believe, just for these hours, that someone else is awake to the room, that someone else is noticing, that the door is not your job tonight. You're mine to look after tonight, and I'm not going anywhere. And you've been doing this a long time, longer than tonight. Some nights you don't even notice you're doing it. The listening just runs, quietly, underneath everything else. There might be a part of you right now that wants to get up, to check the door one more time, the window, the lock, just to be sure. You can let that one go too. It's checked. And even if it wasn't, it isn't yours to carry tonight. It's mine. Feel how heavy your head is getting. Not from exhaustion, though there's that too, but from permission. The permission to stop. Your forehead can smooth out. Your eyes can stay closed, heavy, sealed. Your ears can stop straining. You don't have to catch every whisper of the house anymore. You don't have to sort the shadows from the corners. I've got that. I'm doing that listening for you. Let your breathing find its own pace. Don't count it. Don't measure it. Just let it happen. In and out. Slow as it wants to be. Your chest rising and falling. Your belly softening. Your hands, if they're fisted, let them open Let your fingers uncurl. Let your palms rest empty. Nothing to hold on to, nothing to grip. I've got you. I've got the night. Your ears are still doing it, aren't they? Still reaching out, still feeling for the edges of the room. That's all right. They've been on all night. They'll come down slowly. You don't have to make them stop. Just let them get bored. There's nothing for them to find tonight. Not because the world went quiet, but because someone else is doing the finding. And if something ever truly needed you, you'd know. That part of you doesn't switch off, and I'm not asking it to. I'm only asking it to stop working so hard. It can sit down. It can lean back. It can let me take the front of it. You can let your mind drift now. It doesn't have to stay sharp. It doesn't have to stay on task. You don't have to review the day, or plan for tomorrow, or check if you locked the door. Not right now. Tonight you're under guard. Tonight you're being watched over, so your thoughts can loosen, unraveling, thread by thread, just sensation fading into the dark. Stay close to my voice. Let it be the one thing that stays steady while everything else lets go. I'm right here, low and unhurried, not going anywhere, not asking anything of you, just keeping the watch while you sleep. The room is safe enough, not because I promise you nothing is out there, but because you don't have to be the one to deal with it if something is. You're off duty. Your only job right now is to let go, to let your body become heavy, to let your mind become quiet, to let the darkness be just darkness, and the sounds be just sounds, and the night be just a night that will pass into morning without you having to witness it. You can miss it. You can sleep through it. I'll be here, holding the space, keeping the watch. Listen to how ordinary it all is. The house is just a house. Old wood, old pipes, air moving through rooms. It makes those sounds every night, whether you hear them or not. Tonight, it can make them without you, and in a few hours, it'll be light again. The room will look the way it always looks. The night will have gone past, and you'll have missed it. And missing it is exactly the point. You're allowed to miss the whole thing. That's what off-duty means. Notice the weight of the blanket over you, or the sheet, whatever covers you. Let it be heavy enough. Let it hold you down. Let it remind your body that you are lying still, that you are allowed to be still, that nothing needs you to move. The air in the room is just air. Cool or warm, it doesn't matter. It can be exactly as it is. You don't have to adjust to it. You don't have to track it. Just let it move in and out of you. Simple, unremarkable, safe. And your jaw, that's usually the last one to go. It's been set for hours, holding something. Let the teeth come apart. Let the tongue soften. Let the whole lower half of your face just hang. Nobody's looking. Nobody needs you to hold your face a certain way in the dark. Your legs are heavy now, weighted, held by the mattress. Let them sink into the mattress. Let your feet fall outward. Let your ankles relax, your knees, your hips, all that weight pulling you down, holding you to the bed. Safe, held, guarded. Whichever way you're lying, let that be the way you stay. If your back is to the room, let it be to the room. Nothing behind you needs your attention. I'm behind you. If you're facing the door, that's fine too. You don't have to face anything tonight. You can close your eyes on it and let it be a door. Let your neck go long. Let your shoulder sink. Let the side of your face be heavy against the pillow. Your arms are heavy too heavy to lift, too heavy to move. Just resting there, beside you, or across your chest, wherever they fell, warm and numb and still. The stillness of being looked after. The stillness of finally being able to stand down. And you don't owe me anything for this. You don't have to stay awake to be polite. You don't have to follow every word. You don't have to thank me in the morning. If you drift off in the middle of a sentence, that's the point. That's what this is for. I'd rather lose you halfway than keep you here listening. So don't hold on. Let go whenever you want. I'll keep going either way. You're doing so well, letting go like this, handing over the watch. It takes trust. Not trust that the world is safe, but trust that tonight, for these hours, you don't have to be the one making it safe. I've got that. I've claimed that. Off duty. That's all this is. You've been on shift a long time, and someone came to take over. That's all it is. You don't have to hand it over neatly. You don't have to relax properly or do any of this right. You only have to stop being the one who's listening. And you already have. The moment you let my voice be the thing you're following, you handed it over. It's done. It's mine now. Let yourself drift now. Let the edges of your mind blur. Let my voice become just a low hum in the dark, a steady presence, a warmth in your ear, keeping the watch in the dark while you sleep. Mine to look after. I like saying it. It's a good job to have, this one. Somebody warm and tired and finally letting go, and me with the easy part, just staying awake. You've done the hard part already. You've been doing it for a long time. Tonight, you only get looked after. The house creaks, the wind moves, the world breathes, and I am here listening to it, so you don't have to. You can let it all fade. Let it all become distant. Let yourself sink down, down, into the soft dark, where there are no sounds to track, no shadows to sort, no duty to keep. Just rest, just sleep, just be. Still here, still awake to it, still yours for the night. Nothing's changed while you've been drifting. The room is where you left it. I'm where you left me. Stay close, stay deep. I've got the listening. I've got the night. You're mine to look after, and you're safe enough to sleep. Safe enough to let go completely. Safe enough to become heavy and warm and still, while I keep the watch. And when it gets light, you'll come back up on your own. You always do. You don't have to set anything. You don't have to plan how it goes. The morning will find you when it finds you. And until then, none of it is yours. Between here and there is only this: the dark, the bed, my voice. Nothing else has a claim on you until morning. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to remember, nothing you need to be ready for. I've got all of that. I'm holding it. So let yourself become just here. Just this body. Just this breath. Just this moment. Folding into the next, with no one asking you to notice. Sleep now. Sleep now. Off duty. Looked after. Nothing to listen for. Off duty. Warm. Heavy. Nothing to listen for. Let yourself become heavy. Heavier than you were. Heavier than the bed can hold. Let the warmth spread through your chest, down your legs, into your hands. The night is held. The listening is done. You don't have to. Not anymore. Feel how far away the edges of the room have gone. The walls, the window, the door, all far, all held by someone else. Your breath is so slow now, barely moving you, barely there at all. In and out and in. Sleep. Just sleep. Your thoughts are dust now, scattered, gone. Nothing to hold, nothing to track. I'm still here, low in your ear, keeping the watch.